Welcome to a new episode of Pieces of Lily. I have missed you all so much, but life has been lifing, guys. So I just wanted to chat with you all and kind of talk about what's been going on. Not so much about autism specifically, but more about just being a mom, a working mom, and what that has entailed here lately. Because y'all, it has been nuts. It has been nuts. The first thing I do want to mention though is that my girls finally turned 7. So they turned 7 on the 3rd of this month, and we just did kind of like a little private, more intimate thing for their birthday. Just because I don't know if y'all have this or if these rules apply at your kids' school, but you basically have to invite the entire class to any party that you have if you want to pass out invites. And yeah, we're not doing that. It's like 20 kids in there. Like we wouldn't be able to invite anybody that we really wanted there by doing that. So we decided to just go to like a family fun center, do some, bowling, laser tag, bumper cars, that kind of thing. And they had a blast. We had a blast. We were exhausted. It was a great Saturday. So that was great. And we definitely got some good quality time in. But let's kind of kick back a little bit to like what's really been going on. So back in actually November 30th, I left my job of 10 and a half years, guys. So it's still kind of weird, but I did that. It was a great decision, and I jumped into a role that was going to be work from home. Unfortunately, although the organization was great, the work from home thing was great, the role itself was not me. To be quite honest. And they didn't really give me all the details that they should have gave me in the interview process. So as a result, about 5 weeks in, I decided bye. And by the grace of God, there was a job opportunity that was presented to me prior to taking that role. It was still available, and they hired me immediately. So very blessed, very fortunate. About 3-4 weeks in, and it's going really, really well. But it is a job in which I have to commute. And I'm not used to commuting, significantly every single day. My job that I was with for a long time, like I would commute far, but it was kind of like I got to make my schedule. Like I never was in traffic and things like that. But in this new role, y'all, your girl is in traffic every day. It's about 2.5 hours to 3 hour commute round trip every single day. It is exhausting. I am experiencing a new level of tiredness that I've never experienced before, and I'm quite positive that it's the commute and just having to be so alert and aware while driving, because the people in my state suck at driving, and it just kind of is what it is. But all in all, like the job is definitely more in line with what I am good at, what I'm used to doing. It's just that commute is kicking my tail. So how does that impact my life outside of work? Well, guys, it hasn't been the best. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm getting home later. I'm leaving before my kids go to school. So I'm missing good chunks of time to be with them for sure. Previously, I was working with a personal trainer a few times a week. Can't make those personal training sessions anymore, which sucks because, guys, this has been a long time coming to even get a trainer, to be honest. I've been, from the outside looking in, people are probably like, you aren't really struggling with weight, but I've been struggling with weight for a long time. I'm not where I want to be, and I finally took that leap last year and got a trainer, and it's been great. I get it. I get why people go to the gym now. I couldn't understand it before, other than, you just want to be some muscle person, and that's not what I'm trying to be. I'm just trying to be healthier and fit and live a longer life. But now I get how working out can impact your mental space and just improve your life in all areas. So it sucks that I'm missing, personal training sessions with my trainer. He does have classes that, if the stars align, I can make. But quite honestly, each time I've gone, like I'm 10-15 minutes late each time. And it sucks because it's kind of not cool. Like I'm going in, class is getting ready to really jump off. He's already shown the exercises, and I'm like, so come over here. Like, can you show me, like, what are we doing again? It sucks. he's great about it, but like, I know, like, because it sucks for me, So having to commute like this is definitely impacting both my physical fitness and ability to, have that. And then also, too, just spending time with the kids. It is definitely impacting that. When I get home, they've already had dinner. They're ready to go to bed. My kids go to bed super early, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned that to y'all before, but they go to bed between 7 and 7:30. 7:30 is like, you know, super late for them. 7:15 is about where they like to be at. So, I'm getting to bed, getting home. They're ready for bed. They don't have any energy for me. I don't have a ton of energy for them. It's just literally just getting through the things of preparation for the next day. So that sucks. It sucks. I'm still adjusting to it. I know that at the end of the day, this transition, this move it is a good one. It's a good move for me, financially, mentally. There was a lot of just tough things going on in my previous roles that I just had to get away from. So this is a much, much more, better situation for me mentally. And so I'm grateful for that. There are, benefits and pros to it, but we're just, trying to adjust. Being a working mom just in general is tough. But with making this huge transition and things like that, I'm just still navigating through it. So, just doing my best. It was encouraging though. Last week in particular, I spoke with two friends, one of which is a respiratory therapist. I'm a licensed respiratory therapist as well, but I haven't practiced in a few years, do a little bit different things in my career now. But I also spoke with one of my good friends who is a hospitalist or an internal medicine doctor. And we all are experiencing the same things. The things we're going through are different, but like, just the stress of, you got to go to work. And as soon as you go to work, you go into mommy mode, and then there's literally nothing left in the day for yourself. Like nothing. And if there is anything left in the day, you're stretching yourself thin, and it's ultimately cutting into your sleep. And so it's just a cycle, and I know a lot of you guys can relate to that. That's why I really wanted to talk about it a little bit. Because it's a reality for people from all walks of life, whether, you are a cashier to a doctor like my friend, it is relatable across the board that, you just feel like there's not enough time in the day to be your best self in all areas or all roles that you have in your life. I know it's true for me. So it was encouraging to hear that from both of them, that they felt the same way. And what was even better about it is that those were organic conversations. Like, it wasn't like, hey, girl, do you feel this way? Do you experience this? It just kind of led into that. And so it was definitely reassuring to me that, although my situation is unique in the sense that I've moved roles, that it's true across the board. These people have been doing what they do for their organizations for quite some time, and they're still experiencing not having enough time to be their best self. But, also too, it was a reminder for me to give myself grace, and just be mindful of the fact that I'm doing my absolute best, and that my best is pretty good. I mean, it's, my girls are doing well. They're flourishing. They're getting the homework done. They're doing relatively well in school. They don't look a mess. They're well put together. And they are treating others with respect and all of that. So we're doing okay, even though, the time, you never feel like you're given enough time. All in all, obviously we're doing a little bit of something right. So some other things that have been going on, so here recently I incurred a sport-related injury in one of my not personal training, one of my group class settings, and it's been going on for, gosh, it'll be 2 weeks and like 3 days, and it is really like taking me out of the game, y'all. I've not been to the gym. I've actually been to the urgent care twice, and I went to the ER two nights ago. In relation to this injury. It has sucked. It has made me not, mentally I want to rip and run and get things done, and I just simply cannot because of this injury. And so that has sucked. In addition to that, just regular things that pop up, in your life that kind of, you're like, dang, another thing getting in my way. Like, for example, Leah's scratched her glasses twice in 1 month. We replaced the lenses. Thank God they were under warranty, and we replaced them for free. But quite honestly, I haven't found the time yet to call her optometrist to see if, like, we could get another set of lenses for free, or how that works. So I really need to put that at the top of my to-do list for tomorrow. But like little things like that like you just have to be on top of, and just, work through as a parent, whether you're a mom or dad or grandparent, whatever, things that you have to work through. Those little details, they are detailing. What have I been doing here lately to try to keep myself from feeling like I'm being dragged into the ground, right? I have been using lavender in my diffuser to, help calm me down in the evenings. I have started playing rain sounds on my, Amazon Echo device or whatever, Alexa. I've been telling her, hey, turn on the rain sounds every night. So we actually had storms last week. I didn't even hear them, know anything about it, because I've already been sleeping the storms. And it's been great, right? So I've been doing that. I have been trying, keyword trying, to stretch as much as possible when I think about it. When I don't, I feel every bit of it, y'all. Like, I feel every bit of it. So I've been trying to stretch. So, like, I couldn't sleep really well last night. I was up from like 11 to 4. It was awful. And so during that time, I was like, okay, so you can get up, you can stretch, you can do a little at-home core workout real quick. So I did that, and I was proud of myself because I hadn't really been working out since I incurred my injury. But I did that, and I woke up physically feeling, better. Unfortunately, y'all, I've had a migraine for most of the day. And so I have not been as productive as I would like. So I've been kind of beating myself up over that. I mean, it's like, let's see, it's 6:50 p.m. on a Sunday night, and I just started washing clothes. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is terrible, But I've been doing the absolute best I can do. I haven't felt well all day. I've actually taken a nap. I never take a nap. I would love to take a nap and have more time for naps, but I'm so used to, like, oh, I gotta get this done, this done, that done, whatever. But today, like, I literally just couldn't get it done. Like, I physically didn't feel like I could get it done, so I took a nap. That was great. Now I'm up. I feel a little bit refreshed, and so I'm doing laundry. And I've got my robot vacuum running through the house right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it. And so we're getting the floors, somewhat clean. So I feel productive in that. My father was here. He cooked dinner, so that, he helped with that. Like, you just do your best, right? And so I'm probably going to spend the rest of the evening folding laundry, and that's okay until I go to bed with my lavender, my rain sounds, and all of that. Oh, I hope somebody can relate to me right now, guys. I hope y'all relate so hard, because, you know, we're just all out here trying our best, right? I pray pretty regularly. I've been praying hard about all this too. I'm trying to think what else I've been doing to kind of like stay above water. Another thing that I've been doing is making sure I'm taking my vitamins, taking my fiber gummies, drinking water. Y'all, you gotta take care of your body, take care of your temple, because when well, you just got to, right? But the last thing that I've been doing that I really, really love is, I talked about how this commute's 2.5, 3 hours round trip. After a while, music is just overstimulating for me, and I don't know if anybody else can relate to that. Music's great. I love music. I listen to literally every genre of music, but after a while, it's just too much. My brain just needs something different, so I love audiobooks. And I have recently finished Finding Me by Viola Davis. Oh my God, it's amazing. I understand wholeheartedly, completely why she got a Grammy for it. It was fantastic. And I would suggest that if you're open to listening to or reading someone's memoir, that this is one that you should definitely listen to. So I've finished that like in a work week of commuting. I'm currently reading another book. Let me find it. It is called The Conscious Parent by Dr. Shefali Tsabary, and I'm sure I butchered her name, but it's essentially about, just being more aware and being a more mindful parent. I'm not that far in it. I've got 9 hours left, but it's pretty good so far. So I'm working on that, but I'm definitely looking forward to finding a new book because it looks like I'm going to finish a book, maybe a little more than a book each week with the commute that I'm making. So I'm definitely open to suggestions, particularly for audiobooks from you guys, because I can't listen to music every day. I just can't. Like, I gotta mix it up. So if y'all have any suggestions of anything, and I'm open to everything, but if you have any suggestions of books that you're like, oh my gosh, I read this, I loved it, this was great, or, I definitely like books that I feel like help me be more open-minded or help transform my life in some way. Like, I like financial books, or financial literacy books. I like, memoirs, things like that. But I also, like other genres too. So I'm open to anything. So if y'all have anything that you're like, oh my gosh, you gotta read this, please put it in the comments. Because I've been sitting here thinking, I'm like, what am I gonna read next? And it's so hard for me to pick a book. It's kind of like, it's hard for you to find something on Netflix or Hulu or something. Same thing for me in a book. I'll like listen to, the little sample they let you listen to on Audible or something. And I'm just like, okay, sounds good, but the narrator sucks. But can I get over the name of the narrator or the sound of the narrator, things like that? And I just keep going through books, keep going through books. And then before you know it, it's like, well, shoot, I guess I'll just listen to music because I couldn't find a book. So, yeah, definitely help me out with that, guys. But I just wanted to take the time to say hi. I miss you guys. I will bring new content to you soon. Once, I've got a little bit more bandwidth, mental bandwidth, to, bring you guys some good informational, pieces. If you have any suggestions on things you'd like for me to talk about, please put those in the comments too, because I am always open to suggestions. In fact, some of my videos were suggestions from people. So please feel free to share what you would like for me to share with you. And we can definitely try to make that happen. So I will speak with you guys soon. I love you so much. Thank you so much for spending this little bit of time with me. And I will see you soon. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys. See you later.